But
yeah,
yeah, we about to jump into another episode of Gridiron, man. Got my boy Keese G and my bro Arab in here, and we're gonna start off real quick before we even jump into these topics, man. These the fucking fantasy playoffs, and just so everybody know, I'm grudging today. That's why I got my glasses on. That's why I got my hoodie on. I'm grudging because I lost. I got my ass whooped
by
somebody I've been talking shit about. I just can't believe it.
He only put up 111 points.
Damn. Hey, what?
Bro, I ain't even put up 90 points.
Dak folded.
I didn't even put up 90 points, man.
That is crazy.
I ain't even put up 90 points. The crazy thing though, G, I don't even think you ain't. G, I was hoping I just played you, cause I knew you was gonna lose. You gonna lose to whoever you play.
He playing better, I think. And I got
he was gonna beat. I was gonna whoop his ass, man. He ain't got no team over there. His team's so fucking sorry. Like he shouldn't even be in the playoffs. Fucking Breece Hall putting up 6 points.
Hey,
Garrett Wilson putting up 5. Come on, man. This man shouldn't even be in the goddamn playoffs, bro.
That's my
and then took my spot at that.
So damn.
He a trap game. He a trap game.
He got me, bro. He got me,
That
man.
nigga that trap game.
At least I went out with 50 though. I got my 50 though. I'll take that.
Right.
At least you got something out of it.
I scored so many points in the league that I was garbage the last 5 weeks of the season, and I still won.
Yep.
That's how good my team was. That should tell y'all something, that I deserve to be in the.
Nah, you traded away all your good players though.
I did.
That got
But
you
listen,
points.
G, can't I do what we did last year, bro?
What's that?
I'm the commissioner. Can't I do that shit, y'all? What we did last year, y'all probably don't remember. Well,
What you
I know,
mean?
bro. You probably don't remember. But remember, man, how I switched the seasons and I put myself back in the play. I put myself in a high. Can't I just reverse that? Cause, bro, Bear don't belong in the playoffs. Bear don't belong in the playoffs. So if the college football playoffs people can do that shit, I know we can vote for that, bro. Come on. We can vote for that.
No
Put a poll
way.
up. Put a poll up tonight. Put a poll up tonight.
Hold up.
Bet. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a poll. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a poll up. I'm finna do that poll right now. I'm finna put that poll up right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm finna put, cause y'all, bro, come on, bro. Listen, man, you know what? I'm finna make a good case. My players was hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody. I didn't have nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
You got a case, man. You got a case.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's just
think
vote.
about what they did to Florida State when they players were hurt.
Yeah, they ain't
exactly. They didn't let them in. So y'all should give me another chance. That was a trap game. My players coming back next week.
Chase out next week.
Man, what is you talking about?
Chase out next
week. They
week.
ain't said that yet.
They
haven't said that yet, though.
Chase out next week. Nico out next week.
No, they not. No, Chase not. They said that he gonna play. They said he could play.
But I heard they benching. I heard they let Joshua Kelly and another running back over there for the Chargers playing from the Eckler next week.
So whoa.
To see what the running back.
Do you deserve to be in the playoffs? Since she ain't got no quarterback. Josh Jacobs hurt.
Hey, look though.
What I got to do with this?
Hey, look.
Yeah, you supposed to be on my side.
Hey, look though.
Without quarterbacks, but wait. Because without quarterbacks, my team steady put up 100 and something. So on the bye week, I belong then.
Yeah,
if I can steady put up one something with hurt people,
alone, you belong in.
I think I got 3 injured players on my team. Without 3 injured players, I steady put up over 100 points. So I belong now. You don't. You couldn't even make it, bro. You had 50 points. You had 50 points for 7 hours in a day, bro. For 7 hours of football, you had 50 points, bro.
This what we gonna do, G. We gonna put your $50 on the line, Mark. You sacrifice your $50 for the playoff spot. You get out the Bear, and then you get his spot. How about that?
There you go.
I do that.
Ask Bear then.
I will do that.
Put
But
that
y'all,
on
bro, y'all gonna fuck up. Y'all let me make it.
You gotta ask Beto. You gotta if
Boom.
he agree to it.
Boy, y'all better hope he don't do that shit, boy. Cause Greg, your ass is out. You gone next week. Boy, y'all better hope. Y'all better. We gonna go ahead and move on though. But y'all better hope.
I doubt
y'all better hope
that shit, though.
he don't take that, bro. I don't think he gonna take it, but y'all better hope he don't. Matter of fact,
you give me the $50 and you can have his spot.
He might, huh?
Give me the $50, you can have his spot.
Who? Bell?
Yeah. You give me the $50.
Man, come on, bro.
Yeah, give me the 50. Give me the 50. You can have my spot. How about that?
Man, Bell
I can't win nothing else, can I?
But listen, Bell might take it for real though, because
there you go.
Because he know he not finna win this damn shit.
Nah. Championship win more. Nah, hell nah. No, you dead.
Gotta have that first place money.
You gotta stay out, man. I ain't calling that play. Foul on the play. I ain't calling that.
And I'm already guaranteed a spot in the championship game, so
3 years in a row I done had that first place money.
Yeah.
And I need that.
Nah, but
look. Yeah, man, it wasn't my year, man. It just wasn't my year. It just wasn't my year, man. I take it. I just wish I went out a little better than that. I wish I went out fighting. I would have been cool if it was 140, 141, something like that, something close. But I got my ass.
We don't get an option for no.
What you mean?
It's only two options on here.
Right.
They the same answer.
No, they not. They not the same answer. They not. They really not. I promise you, it's not the same.
Oh, okay.
One says yes, the other says hell yes. That's not the same.
That's sick.
No, it's not.
This man.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Bro, what?
Oh my God, he's a menace, boy.
Hey. How about them? How about them?
I can't wait to talk about them.
How about them?
I can't
how
wait
about them?
I've been telling A-Rod, boy, don't worry about that. Even though I don't think they're number one in a division though.
Yeah, they got the top spot.
We is number one in our division. Don't play with us.
We number one.
Oh,
we number one.
Our division record 3-1. Don't play.
And don't play with us. Don't say you been telling me something about my team, cause let me tell you something.
You won the draft.
I don't mind them. That's it. I ain't say now. Oh, them motherfuckers trash. Oh, bro, they need to lose. I said I want to draft it. So if we not gonna go, but that's what I said. Now, I ain't say we can't make it to the playoffs or none of that. All I said was I don't want to. I said we can't make it to the Super Bowl and win, bro. And if we can't do that, ain't no point to play with ourselves.
Hey, but look, Bills Cowboys, man. We're gonna talk about that game first. And what I want to know, Keese, I'm gonna start with you. What does this blowout mean for the Cowboys, man?
The same thing me and you been preaching for the past couple weeks, that the Cowboys gonna do cowboy things, bro. When the lights are the brightest, they fold under pressure. I thought they was gonna win their division since they had beat Philly or whatever, but man, I don't even know if they're gonna beat Miami, bro. Like, they ain't gonna beat Miami. Detroit might be a hard game. So it's looking like an easy road for Philly to win that division. And I don't know what kind of game plan the Bills have put together to shut them down, but they obsoleted their whole offense. Bro.
I told y'all the Bills wasn't done. And I told y'all.
The crazy part about it is that they ain't even fully healthy on defense. You know, they missing a bunch of pieces over there in Buffalo. So I was shocked when I seen this go. I'm like 31-10. That is crazy. But yeah, man.
Von Miller stopped finally showing himself too.
That
finally heard his name.
Yep.
But yeah, I knew the Cowboys was gonna do cowboy things, but I just didn't expect it to be
against
when
Buffalo.
I needed them.
Yeah.
You know, I needed them. I had 3 cowboy players.
Yeah.
Dak, Tony Pollard, and Jake Ferguson.
Yeah.
So they killed me. But yeah, it just showed though too, like they're good at home, bad on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seemed like that trend continues. But what's the name? What's the guy name on the defense? DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah.
Talking that junk, bust him in the mouth, just keep punching him and punching him and punching him. That's what they did to you.
Yep.
That's exactly what they did to you.
Yep.
And y'all couldn't do nothing. And it's good, you know, and even with Dallas and that offensive line, man, you know, that used to be one of the cornerstones of they team and of the offense. And it's like that ain't even holding strong. So
Zach
I
Martin
don't really know how far this
they missing
what,
Zeke
Najee?
too.
Zach Martin got
they
hurt
miss him
in
for
that
sure.
game. So
Yeah.
it looked a little different when he went out.
Yeah, I saw that, but I just still, you know, still feel the same, man. They could never win the big game.
So my question is Dak MVP campaign over?
It ain't over, but I don't think it's over. But I mean, cause he gonna still be in there. I don't think he can win it. I don't think it's nothing he can do to win it.
If he all right, then it's over. If he
But,
can't win
I
it, it's
mean,
over.
Okay, we could say that.
It's
But
over.
yeah, I think just him playing this team the way he did, man, not being able to do nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, and it's not all his fault, but you did nothing either.
At all.
It ain't nobody can look at you and say it wasn't your fault.
He wasn't putting the team on his back like he needed to. He couldn't carry the team to victory like he needed to. That was his downfall in this game.
And the Bills, they finally been doing what we've been saying, you know, well, from the beginning, run the damn ball.
Right.
Stop making Josh Allen feel like he got to do everything.
Josh Allen said, I feel like
couldn't run though. Couldn't run.
I don't think they was giving him much of the opportunity to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was just giving it to him just to give it to him, but I don't think they was actually like
really utilizing him.
Yeah, like, you know, or actually catering it to him. They was just running just to call a different play.
Josh Allen said, I feel like the student that got an A on the class project that didn't do nothing. Because James Cook did all the work, man. He did all the work.
And the crazy thing is, he threw a touchdown and ran for one.
Right.
You know, so he did do something, but
for sure.
He didn't do as much. That tells you how much he normally does.
Exactly.
For him to say what he said.
Mm-hmm.
But the offense has changed. I mean, the offense has changed since Ken Dorsey's been gone. Joe Brady is more prone to use his running backs as far as running them and using them in the receiving game. And like you said, Josh Allen had to throw the ball about 15 times. So if they can win if that's their formula, especially playing up, you know, in that cold weather and in those elements like that, that's their winning recipe. It's just not going to look good for Josh Allen's stats because he's not going to have to be, he's not going to have to throw it for 400 yards and have those shootout games. But that's the way the Bills can go to the win in the playoffs if they play like that instead of playing.
And they look it down good. That defense too.
Yep.
But we also saw classic Dallas. Dallas gets behind on the road and it's like they can't play from behind because now the defense is not creating the turnovers and the offense now has to play catch up instead of them playing front runner. So that's all I saw.
That defense ain't did nothing.
I mean, hey, they got punched in the mouth. I mean,
and punched again.
Like I heard too many times, they were just feeling themselves. Like you said, everybody was making those, oh, you can't punch us. We've been the bully on the block, and now they see that somebody out there can hit a little harder every now and then.
Right.
Wait. Let's take 1 second to acknowledge that my boy got the logo in the back now. I see that. Sure. I see that, boy. My boy,
doing big things.
You know, trying to do a little something, man. You know,
Stepping it out, dog. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that for sure.
I'm gonna need the link to where you got that one from, boy.
I got you. Actually, my lady got it for me. She was an early birthday gift.
Oh, look at you.
So I have to talk to her and see what she
I'm sending a violin over there for you too. Don't worry.
Man, shut up. I'm gonna be back next year though, man. It's just look what I told y'all. I gave up this year for my future.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, y'all. Look, my team was old. I had to get young, and guess who I got? Two of the best receivers that's gonna be moving forward.
Yeah,
you feel me?
This a fact.
I got so many keepers to choose from. It just all
can't
hurt.
keep before.
I know, but don't worry. I'm finna trade someone because people gonna want them.
Yeah,
Believe that.
for sure.
Believe that. But so look, what is lead the Bills though, man? As far as the playoff race, you feel like they can? Y'all feel like they gonna get there? What you think about that?
Shoot, honestly, I don't know because AFC is tough right now. So, and everybody who leading their division right now, KC leading their division, Dolphins still leading their division. I think they still leading their division.
They're 2 games up.
Dolphins leading their division. It's a toss up between the Ravens leading their division, and then it's a toss up in the AFC South because you don't know if Jacksonville or whoever coming out of that division, Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So it's a wait and see, but they'll definitely probably sneak in as like a 6 or 7 seed. I think so for sure.
What's scary to me is
Bills, man.
they may go in as the division winner.
You think so? You think
so?
Dolphins have a schedule of Baltimore, the 49ers this week. I'm sorry. They got Baltimore, Dallas, and then they end with the Bills, which could be for the division if the Bills win out.
You know the NFL want that to happen. They want to come down to the last game.
Dolphins can't play around. They got to win one of these next 3 in order to solidify the division itself. So Buffalo, if they play their cards right, it could come down to that last game. So
facts.
Y'all playing with Buffalo, but
you think Buffalo go in the division?
I still think the Dolphins pretenders.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Yeah, most definitely is.
They haven't beat a good team, bro.
That is true.
They blowing out these garbage teams, man.
And they lost to Tennessee. That was
Come on, bro. What they did? They ain't did nothing yet.
That's true.
They did what they doing what they supposed to do.
But that's just like Dak them. Dak them ain't beat nobody good except the Eagles one game.
I told you they had 5 bye weeks.
They whole division, they whole schedule been easy games. And I let y'all finesse me into believing Dak was MVP, and I should have never let. I let them
finesse me too because he was on my team. He was on my fantasy team. I let him get me.
Come on, I knew he was ass. I've been saying I let y'all finesse me into that shit.
Imagine if I kept Lamar.
Yeah,
I let him get me.
Yeah,
I let him get me.
Yeah,
I got. I be thinking I be slick when I be trading sometimes, but sometimes I get got.
Overthought this time. It's okay.
Go Bucks. Well,
for sure.
It just is what it is. But anyway, so look, on to the next, because I feel like that Cowboy stitch starting to get on me. These KC and Patriots, man, and once again, wide receivers was a problem.
Rice was balling though. That was like the only shining star.
But he's been pretty much the only other person outside of Travis Kelce.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna be able to go far in the playoffs with
That's what I'm saying. I don't think.
No, bro.
I don't think so. They're gonna be just like me.
Yeah, sitting at home, bro.
Sitting at home.
It's really tough for them because they really missing out. Like you said last week, they really missing like a Juju or just one solid guy. Like they don't really need a world beater like Tyreek, but just give me a consistent guy who know how to catch. Something that'll alleviate stress off of Kelce. Something that'll open up this run game even more, and they can win more games, and they won't have to struggle for points. But with this type of offense, they are really like scrapping for points, and they won 27-17, I think, against New England, but man, like
that was a tough one, man.
Yeah.
New England was sticking with them.
Exactly.
But let me ask y'all this real quick. Refresh my memory, because is this okay outside of Sky Moore, Travis Kelce, obviously, and who else is on that? Scantling? No, he wasn't there last year, right?
No, he was with the Jets.
Okay, so outside of Travis Kelce and who else I just said? Scott Moore.
That was
the whole offense, that whole receiving corps is new.
I mean, Kadarius was that late. Kadarius was that
late last year.
They traded for Kadarius last year, I think.
At the end of the season, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's different from this year and last year.
They don't got no good receivers.
They
just
didn't
can't
last year, bro. That's what I'm outside of Juju. Like
Right.
I'm trying to think on that receiving who they had outside of Juju that was different that make it such a fall off from last year to this year.
You can't let just because Tom Brady can go with no name receivers his whole career and get him and go do some shit consistently, don't mean everybody gonna be able to do that shit, bro.
Yeah, Greg. You hear that?
That man
that,
Patrick
G?
Mahomes, he just got the ass. He got the trash late picks, the undrafted motherfuckers. Like you can go with somebody like put me out there. I might be able to give you a few games a bit 1 year. You might be able to skate with me on the field for a year. But next year they gonna be like, man, that nigga ass. We own his bitch. Come on, bitch. We own his. Everything else is gone now.
Yep.
That shit over with. We know Patrick Mahomes take Travis Kelce out again, hit his ass a couple times hard. He gonna bitch up. I mean, let me stop tripping. He gonna get scared. He gonna get scared. I seen him while he lost me my money. Yes, he lost me some money. I'm mad.
Yeah,
about
me
that.
too.
They lost me some money. You feel me? So he could have got a touchdown right there. He could have got a touchdown right there, bro.
Yep.
So it just he used to take hits. He not doing that no more. So you can't depend on that.
He
can't depend on that.
He older. He's
the fall off. But you know what? Kelce's distracted though. You can see it now that he got too much going on.
Taylor Swift.
This Taylor Swift
trying to
is
show
really
out.
taking him off.
Man, if you don't hurry up and marry that girl and just kick his feet up
ain't
for the
getting
rest
married. This is just for publicity. All this is for publicity for both of them. So
it's
kind of like
a multi-millionaire. She probably gonna make more than him for the rest of her life, bro.
Yeah,
go on, kick your feet up. Put a ring on her finger, bro. Call it a day.
But go ahead. G about to drop some Jews, man. Gems, man. Let me hear what he finna say.
I mean, it's the classic Mahomes dealing with a receiving core that's just it is what it is. We know now they are trash. And Kelce declining the way he is or either distracted is killing their offense. I mean, Mahomes had good numbers. I ain't gonna say great. They were good. I mean, he was 305 with 2 touchdowns and the 2 interceptions. I don't even blame him for those because
300 yards.
Yeah, but a lot of that was he had 100 yards just by throwing it behind the line of scrimmage. So it's like you can see they don't have that explosive downfield offense anymore. And Kelce's part of it too because he can't even get down the field for those 20-yard passing plays that they did last year. Because it's just different. And the passes that do travel down the field, they can't catch. Kadarius Toney, I mean, that drop he had was just reminiscent of what happened in the first game against the Lions.
He can't catch him.
He looked worse and worse. I mean, sometimes he looked worse and worse every day. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's like, damn, do I even play him?
He can't catch a cold, bro. Like nothing.
But Sky Moore isn't in the building because he had a fumble so bad, and luckily it was overturned by a penalty. But it's kind of like if you don't hit the Rashid Rice or either the running back's looking good now. I mean, Pacheco's been out, but McKinnon and Clyde been looking good as far as keeping them stable. So
Clyde looked rejuvenated.
That's what they're gonna have to go to. They're just gonna have to stick with what's working, which is the running backs and Rashid Rice. But if when they get in the playoffs, I just don't know. I don't think they can turn it on as far as having any real offensive outputs because if they face a Baltimore or Miami, they got to put up points, and I think that's gonna hurt them when it comes to getting deep into the playoffs.
For sure.
So on the Patriots side,
ain't nothing.
You already say
they season over with, man.
Okay, do we believe the report?
Look, you see, I couldn't even get out there, bro.
But do we believe the reports? Do we believe the reports of what they're saying?
I don't know, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like they be just fucking. I feel like Belichick just over there his head, just like, you little suckers. Y'all think I'm out of here? Nah, be right back here next year.
But they saying that he gone. I mean, as far as the reporting, they said that since the Germany game, that they've already made the decision that he's gone. So I
was also hearing that he might be wanting to transition into a GM type of role, like elsewhere. You feel me? Like he might not even want to coach no more. He might just want to. Me personally, I'm not hiring him as my GM. Hell,
Me
He's
neither.
gonna be
I done
trash
seen
as
what you.
hell, man.
Yes, bro.
but
He's gonna be drafting 6 rounders in the first.
but y'all,
Like, what are you doing?
but y'all know the league is a homie league, and he done been in the league for 3 decades now, whatever. So he got somebody in the high place that'll look at him and be like, "Yeah, come over here. I give you a spot."
I see him getting another coaching job, man. If they get him a GM job, that's
They
crazy.
say he might go to the Chargers.
That's exactly what I heard. Yep.
That's a good.
Go
that's
over
a
there
good
with
spot,
Justin Herbert.
Hell no, that's he gonna ruin that man's career.
Hey, shit. I might keep Belichick over there. I'm keeping Eckler. Belichick over there. I'm keeping Eckler.
Yeah, he gonna run the ball for sure.
That's if Eckler sign back though. If he don't, I ain't keeping him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Might get one more year.
Nah, but
because he gonna want some money probably, and they ain't gonna give it to him.
Especially if Belichick does.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Belichick damn sure ain't paying him.
He's stingy as hell.
What? Stingy? Shit, he ain't even want to pay a Tom Brady.
Hell no.
Shit, you see, he came to us and got $25 million real quick per year. Go on get it.
Brought us a check.
But so Miami and Jets, man, and really, man, I don't even know why this even a topic to be real, but so kind of I already said how I felt about the Jets, but y'all really think, like, honestly, truly, because we see how explosive this team is. Because regardless, any given Sunday, any team could beat any team.
Yep.
But they go out there, they do their thing. They done had a few times where they didn't look so good, but for the most part, man, when they click, they're explosive. They put points on the board.
Yeah.
And they got a defense that could, that could stop you. So I guess we wouldn't even be comparing them with the Jets because the Jets ain't even a team this year. But is this team really that good though? To where because this another blowout. They put one on the Denver Broncos. And this team didn't even put up no points.
Yeah, they didn't even put up no points. I feel like they was forced to utilize Waddle a lot more than they have before because it was the Tyreek Hill show.
Go Bucks.
Prior, it was the Tyreek Hill show prior to him getting that ankle injury last game. But
yeah,
so Waddle been showing out a little bit more. We know their offense explosive. It's just that their defense ain't really been as great as we needed it to or expected it to be with Ramsey and Howard over there.
Exactly.
And on top of that, A-Chain and Mostert just can't be stopped. Mostert old ass is just like running
Monster
wild.
for the most part because A-Chain not so much.
So I don't know, man. They got a high power offense. It's hard. It's hard to stop a team like that. But on the Jet side, that boy Aaron Rodgers cleared the play. He cleared the play.
Aaron Rodgers ain't coming back. They eliminated from the playoffs now.
Man. Let me tell y'all, man. See, y'all easily fooled. Y'all easily fooled by buffoonery, and I will not be fooled.
I'm just stating facts.
Again. Yeah. We know Miami could do good against ass teams. So let's not get on here and highly praise them like they beat somebody. They beat Denver and they beat the Jets, y'all. So let's calm it down on this train that y'all trying to hop on. Because they ain't it. Okay? They supposed to beat them 31-0 or whatever it was. Like if they lost to them, come on now. Just because the Jets went in there and did that to Houston, guess what? They ain't have nobody out there on their team.
Yeah.
He was out there throwing to dummies, you might well say, bro. Wasn't nobody out there for CJ Stroud to throw it to or nothing.
Yeah.
So if they went in there and lost to the Jets, bro, like even if the Jets scored on them, bro, the Jets is trash. They had Trevor Seaman, whatever his name is. Right. They had him out there, bro. He is trash. So we're not finna go out there and praise two of them like they did something, bro. Yeah, A-Chan and Mostert got a lot of touchdowns. They've been playing trash. Look at their schedule. Every tough team they played, they lost to, bro.
Yeah.
Every tough team they played.
Even last week.
They lost.
Doodles.
So I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna help y'all see through the fog that y'all just got caught up in. Just hold on to my back pocket and we're gonna walk up out of here because we ain't hopping on that train.
Well, my hand showed on your back pocket because I damn sure ain't falling for that shit.
I put a lot
show not.
I trust in what they did. because that's a Jets defense
So
we've
fucking
seen.
slick.
Come on, now we've seen the Jets defense
Trust in what he
destroy.
did.
We've seen the Jets defense destroy teams.
This is a
I
fact.
mean that the Jet defense is for real. Now, problem is that offense is garbage.
Can't get clicking at all.
And once you have one of those games like they had where Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall gave you nothing, that's what you get. And we saw that happen in the Black Friday game. The defense shut down the Jets, and I mean they had a different quarterback, but it was pretty much the same thing. It was turnovers. It was just run the ball, and they had just time to. I mean,
and just last
the
week,
Jets.
Zach Wilson had the game of his career last week. He played.
Bro, Zach Wilson come back every time they bench Zach Wilson. He come back one game and do that. Don't do that. Every time they bench Zach Wilson, he come back one game and he snap. Everybody be like, "Nah, that's the Zach Wilson we talking about right there." Bro, like, come on, man.
All right.
No, bro.
Let me pose the question then. Let me pose
and the Jets.
Let me pose the real question. Miami and Dallas this week. It's in Miami. Who's gonna win it?
So look, can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So check me out. This is like the equivalent of two sorry teams playing. Like,
no,
it's like somebody gonna have to win, or they just gonna be so sorry that they tie it. So
I was just gonna say
in this case though, I don't know. I'm scared to even think about what this game could be because what I just saw with the Bills and the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be a high scoring, crazy like shootout. And it was nothing like that. It was a blowout.
Yep.
So I honestly don't know like that with Dallas and them because if they just let the Bills do that to them, what the hell you think the fucking Miami Dolphins gonna do?
It's a week.
This Carolina and Chicago, y'all.
I'm with you on that though, G. I'm with you.
This Carolina and Chicago,
where
y'all.
they playing at? Where they playing? That's gonna tell me
everything.
They in Miami.
They getting their ass whooped.
Look though.
They don't play good on the road.
It's strength.
They don't play good on the road. Huh?
It's strength.
I'll say this. To me, it's like a home game for the Dallas because Miami doesn't have like a big super crowd or whatever. And it's going to be a lot of Cowboys fans there. Plus, I look at the fact that Dallas just got humbled. They just saw they got pumped. It's like, hey, all that noise you were talking about, this your strength. So I expect this week they're going to come back and try to punch Miami in the mouth, which Miami doesn't like themselves. So to me, it's a toss-up because I don't know which team you're going to get. You don't know if you're going to get the fast-running Miami team playing at home, or you're going to get the Dallas team that's going to be like, all right, we're not going to get pumped 2 weeks in a row.
So it's strength on strength, in my opinion, because it's a good defense against a high-power offense. If Tyreek Hill play, he still got to get matched up against Gilmore, and that's not no slouch. Like, Gilmore will not give up 100 yards. I don't think he'll give up 100 yards, even if you got Tyreek Hill. So,
but can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
He was there yesterday. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And Josh Allen only had to throw for 95 yards.
But they ran the ball the whole time.
Mostert and Achane is much better than the running backs that the Bills got. Like this Miami team is high powered.
Listen. The same argument,
what I'm saying?
Look, the same argument you're making, I can make a counter because they just lost to Tennessee last week.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
wait, can I say something about that Tennessee game? Tennessee, y'all, if y'all pay attention, I don't know. I watch Red Zone. If you look at Tennessee, anybody that Tennessee play, they slowing that shit down. Yeah. Like that's how they play.
Yeah,
they gonna slow the game down. It's not gonna be like that.
And Mark, now listen to this. How does Miami play against? How do they play against all they losses? Check it. They lost to the Eagles, Kansas City, Tennessee, and who the fourth team they lost to?
I forget.
The Bills.
They lost to the Bills. All them teams check their front four. They stuffing that shit. They rushing the passer and they stopping the run. And that's Miami losses. And Dallas play that same way. They front four. They rushing your ass. They blitzing you. They coming in hot. They stopping that. They coming off a loss, bro. Now that's in any given game, bro. But I'm going if I had to put my money in the basket, I'm going with Dallas on that. Cause hit most of the few times they're gonna fumble. Hit A-Chan a few times, he might get hurt, or he can do the same thing. He'll fumble. Tyreek Hill might not even play. Jalen Waddle, you hit him, he catch a ball too high in the air, he hurt. He out the game for a couple plays. You do that for the Dallas Cowboys, you get them any space, they win in the game, bro. So
if this was early in the year, I'd be on your side. If this was early in the year, but because this like around Christmas time,
Miami forward every time this year.
Around the time where games is important, and two, I think Miami, they got something to prove. They haven't beat a team that's good. So they haven't beat a winning record team yet. So I think this is the first one they get.
Dallas got to bounce
back. What you saying about Dallas?
I think Dallas has ran its course. They was early in the year. Now it's crunch time. That's when they start to fold.
Miami coming off a high game, bro. They coming off of 2 games. They highs them up. They're on cloud 9 right now. Dallas hungry. They coming off a strong loss. They coming at a tether doors down now. I'm telling you.
And they gonna stay home.
History gonna repeat itself this. I'm telling you. History gonna repeat itself this week. History gonna repeat itself this week, man. Anytime you see that people be high off them win. Look at that victory they just had. Go look at history when they see victories like that. They gonna come down off that. So Miami is not the Miami show you this every year. They gonna get to the playoffs and what they do. They not gonna be this tough around this time, and they trying to save Tyreek. They trying to keep him healthy. As long as they can win their game, they're not playing Tyreek. So, they already talking about sitting him next game.
A-Rod, what's the score?
It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be a close game. That's like 21-17 or something. It's gonna be a close game.
21-17 Dallas.
Yeah, probably even lower.
I got Miami by 3, only because they got home field advantage. But that's it.
Yeah, I give it a 3-point game too. But I think Tua gonna turn that ball over. Well, even Miami gonna turn the ball over. Dallas gonna win the turnover game in that game, bro. I'm putting it on. I put my money on that.
G, what you think?
Dallas winning that turnover game.
You mean to the middle of the week? Because I don't know. Everybody keeps saying Dallas gonna come back and punch him in the mouth.
I don't think so. I think this gonna be the one game. If Miami had beat a winning team before, I probably would go that way. But I just think this is the game they're gonna finally, beat a team that's,
It's the one they need.
And then too,
Dallas not a team to beat though.
And then too, it depends on the Eagles tonight. Because I think that's going to get, if the Eagles lose, I think that might get the Cowboys a little motivation to kind of try to, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Is Jalen playing this game?
Jalen Hurts, it's he playing. And I think Geno Smith playing too.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know what type of game that's going to be, but
it's a coin toss, man. Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I just hope we don't see no bad football.
That better not be no coin toss, because if it's a coin toss, Philly in trouble. That should not be a coin toss.
No, we're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that later. Dallas. That's gonna be our last topic.
Miami and Dallas. Yeah, that is gonna be a coin toss, though.
But MVP front runner, and if y'all don't mind, let me start on this one. And normally, every year, I know we was talking about Tyreek Hill, and I know we said there had to be a threshold that he got to. And then too, this year, I just feel like there hasn't been Brock Purdy, he's done his thing. But there's been times where we was like, is you good, is whatever. I think there's only been one player in the entire league that we have never, not once, questioned like anything about him. And I know like it's quarterback driven, but CMC, man, I really think CMC should be like the MVP front runner. He's the one consistent person league wide that did not have to be talked about. Like, what happened? What would you know what I'm saying? Like CMC, he go out there and he do his thing, man, every week. And that's who I think for this year. Because normally we have like those quarterbacks that just doing great things right now. They just balling out this world, but I feel like this year we ain't had that. We ain't had no Patrick Mahomes type 55,000 yards, 50 touchdowns type year.
So you want it to go to? So you said CMC been consistent. So Brock Purdy ain't.
We've talked about him earlier this year, saying
I already knew. I had a feeling because these was my two. I wrote this down because these was my two front runners right here, and I had a feeling somebody was gonna say CMC was before him.
CMC.
So CMC only got 1,800 yards total receiving, rushing, and he got 20 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much? You know how much Brock Purdy got? Passing?
I don't care. He the quarterback.
He 200. He 200 yards away from 4,000. And guess what? He got two touchdowns away from 40 touchdowns, my boy. And you talking about CMC?
Damn, wait, what? How many touchdowns away?
Yeah. Stop playing with him.
40. Sheesh.
Stop playing.
I still don't think he should.
My bad. This is two. He 2 touchdowns away from 30. My bad.
Oh, well, I'm about to say
2 touchdowns away from 30.
40.
Listen,
I'm about to say 40.
I'm a back up.
Yeah, that sounded crazy. I had to look back at the paper like, hold on.
That was a little high.
You forgot to carry the one, A-Rob. That's okay.
He said it back. I say, hold on, 40. Hold on, what?
Well, I had a what?
Yeah, you putting up my home number now.
Bucks.
But yeah, he balling, bro. He most definitely the MVP.
I'm a backup A-Rob, man. According to CBS,
what the?
Brock Purdy number 1 in every category. He number 1 in QBR, number 1 in touchdowns, number 1 in touchdown to interception ratio, and I think number 1 in yards too.
Yeah, so he only got 7 interceptions.
It's gonna
he only got 7
like that for a quarterback,
bro.
Okay. So look, here's my thing.
It's gonna always be like that for a QB.
He threw the ball. He threw the ball 356 times. He only got 7 interceptions, bro.
So
tell me somebody in the league doing better than that, bro. With 30 touchdowns.
Statistically speaking, he the lead MVP. But Mark, I agree with you because he a beneficiary of that offense, bro. Without them, it's not like he a world beater if he don't have.
Seen what this man do without the stars, man.
So
Jimmy G wasn't putting up these numbers, so stop it. Jimmy G wasn't putting up these numbers, so stop it.
But that's two different.
Okay, then. So Brock Purdy, so we can't sit here and say because of the talent.
Whoa, Jimmy G got him to the Super Bowl.
He ain't had a
Brock
same.
Purdy to do that first,
bro. See, y'all disrespecting this man, bro.
I'm not.
CMC carried them to them Super Bowls with Jimmy G. Brock Purdy is playing his part, bro. Put Jimmy G back there again. I bet 4,000 yards ain't coming out of that offense.
I agree with you.
3,000 wasn't even coming out of that offense. So stop it, bro.
My argument is
they defense was winning them games. They offense was not, bro. They offense winning them games now. They come on, them defense had a part.
Defense was.
Them defense helping them win games. But they offense was
there. When Monster was there, when they had Monster, you tripping.
Man, we talking about fucking Purdy. We talking about Brock Purdy, man.
Where Monster came from? Did you forget where Monster came from?
And Jeff Wilson. and Elijah Mitchell.
Y'all talking about people who ain't there for a reason.
Listen, bro, but they
reason.
But look, though, all I'm saying is, A-Rob, you right. Brock Purdy gonna be the MVP, but they really should look at CMC. That's all I'm saying.
Jeff Wilson by the 5th string, man. Shit,
bro, that's gonna be Jeff crazy.
Wilson.
Listen? The only reason why they want to give Brock Purdy the junk is because he unreliable, Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah. Yep.
Can I interject?
Come on, man.
Can I really interject?
He's doing great, but damn, stop always trying to do the same shit every year.
It's
Switch
the NFL story. It's the NFL
Give it to somebody else.
It's the story they want, but this is the story they're going to get. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Lamar going to get the MVP.
Crazy. I hope so.
You know what's going to happen? Lamar's going to beat San Francisco this week. If he wins out, if he beats San Francisco this week, he's the front runner.
Because he already in there.
If he wins out, he's gonna. If he wins out, the award is his. Only reason I say that is because Lamar's finna do something that no other quarterback has ever done.
Tell him, G.
He's about to throw for over 3,600 yards and rush for over 900.
And rush. Yeah. So rush for how much?
900.
Yeah.
So if he wins this week, it puts him back as the front runner.
Which he is.
So, this week can tell you the story. If you want Brock Purdy to be your MVP, you can. But
Listen,
I would
That's
say
still G.
Heisman
We're
Trophy.
gonna revisit this.
Hey, listen.
We're gonna revisit this next Monday.
The NFL is not giving out Heisman trophies, bro. Lamar Jackson is my favorite quarterback, bro, but they ain't giving out Heisman. They don't give a fuck about a quarterback running 1,000 yards. They ain't giving
No,
Mike
that's why he
listen,
put the caveat. If they beat him, he's saying if he beat him. You can't give it to Brock Purdy if he lose to Lamar.
Yeah.
You can't.
So let's say
You can't give it to him.
Okay,
Lamar threw the ball. Lamar threw the ball 400 times, and he only completed it 260 times, bro. He got 17 touchdowns on 7 interceptions, bro.
But
this man threw it.
They don't look at him like
you're not looking at. We're not looking at stats. We're looking at what Lamar is to his team compared to what Brock Purdy is. Purdy and CMC
see y'all listen to this.
Like he said,
see y'all just going against y'all the people that go against Brock Purdy because he missed the irrelevant. If he was Patrick Mahomes, if Patrick Mahomes on that team, bro, y'all gonna be saying Patrick Mahomes carrying his team up. Patrick Mahomes carrying the team because on defense, not bro.
I don't take up for Patrick Mahomes.
The defense is playing their part. Brock Purdy is carrying his team, bro. Y'all tripping, bro.
What the
hey, let me reference this
book right next to you, boy.
All you gotta do is reference your 3 losses. See what he carried them then. Reference their 3 losses. No.
What was CMC doing in them games?
He was hurt.
What was CMC doing in them games?
He had his 100 yards.
He was hurt.
He still had his 100 yards.
But
what did Purdy do?
How many people was hurt them games?
But you just said Purdy the MVP. Lamar been doing that all season. That's what I'm saying. Lamar ain't had all this.
Okay, go check. Hold on now. Since we checking losses, Lamar got some too.
He got 3.
Let's go see who he lost to.
So, bro, if Brock Purdy lose to Lamar Jackson, you will still give him the MVP.
If he lose, bro. But he not losing.
That's not what I asked you.
Bro, if they lose next week, you can have my spot, bro.
Let me ask you. Let me tell you.
That's how confident I am. They win.
Wait, can I just say something real quick? So y'all know I don't watch college,
right?
Yeah.
But the Heisman Trophy winner, the finalists, I think it was Bo Nix, Phoenix, and Jalen
Daniels.
Daniels.
G, who got the
Daniels.
trophy? Daniels, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who would supposedly be like the lead?
Nix was in the lead for it.
Who?
Yeah. Nix was in the lead for it.
Exactly, but they didn't give it to him because
he lost. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because he lost.
I agree, and that's what it's come down to in the NFL. The same way nowadays. You say it's not the Heisman Trophy, but it is.
Nah, let me tell y'all this. Now. Since Lamar Jackson MVP, Brock Purdy, and this cause they say the losses and stuff. 49ers got 3 losses just like they got 3 losses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now let's check out these losses, right?
Okay.
All right. 49ers lost to, kind of like doing this shit. 49ers lost to
Cleveland,
Browns, Vikings, Bengals.
Yeah.
With hurt players, right?
But what
now let's go check out
those games?
No. All right. We can check that out too. But I'm just trying to let you know who he lost to. What did
Purdy do in those games, though? That's what I'm
going to the stats.
Okay.
I'm going to the stats. Okay. We're gonna tell you what both of them did. We're gonna tell Purdy, 125 yards, a touchdown, and an interception.
He carried them motherfuckers, boy, with 125 yards.
But that's what I'm saying. Kittle hurt. Debo hurt, Ayuk hurt, CMC went for 40. CMC went for 40 yards.
You're making my point.
CMC went for 40 yards.
Go ahead and make my point. Go ahead. You're making my point. Go ahead.
Purdy threw for 300 against the Vikings, but he lost. Threw for a touchdown and an interception. CMC again only rushed for 15 yards. No wide receivers to throw to, but Jennings, McLeod, who the fuck is Dwelly? I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, stop it. Like, come on, bro. Let's be real now. Let's be real now.
Okay.
Purdy threw for 370 yards, bro. A touchdown and an interception. Guess what CMC did? 50 yards.
What was his receiving? What was his receiving?
370 yards.
No, what was CMC's receiving? You keep talking about rushing yards, but you don't never bring up receiving. Like he don't never catch the ball.
He ain't get no receiving. He was down. He wasn't on the receiving list. This one he got 64 yards. He got 64 yards right here against the Bengals. But Purdy threw for almost 400 yards that game with nobody to throw to, nigga.
Was he playing
Purdy the reason but okay. Bro, now let's go against this. The Bengals was able to put up, bro. Burrow hurt with a fucked up wrist and shit, because he was playing like that for 3 weeks in a fucked up ligament in his calf, whatever. Come on, now the Bengals let them put up 31. I mean, the 49ers let them put up 31 points on defense.
Look at the stat man.
Like, let's start this shit now.
Stat man.
Now, hold on, because we ain't finished yet. Because this about MVP shit. Now let's go see this matchup with the Ravens.
I love it.
Let's break this down with the Ravens. The Ravens had some tough losses against trash niggas too. So let's start this. Witt, all his players was not hurt. Nobody was hurt on the Baltimore Ravens.
Except Jake.
Nobody at this time. Nobody was hurt. Nobody. Keaton Mitchell, that's what you want to say? Keaton Mitchell? Come on, stop playing. You get that. Keaton Mitchell was hurt.
No, Keaton Mitchell just got hurt. He got hurt.
He was
hurt. That's when they had these losses. Keaton Mitchell wasn't in. He wasn't
playing then. No, but he was.
Y'all lost to the Baltimore lost to the Colts, bro. Baltimore lost to the Colts.
They did.
That was close to the beginning of the year. I remember that. We talked about it.
Let me show y'all the stats. Lamar Jackson, 200 yards. No touchdowns. Zero, nigga. Not a damn touchdown.
I can tell you that. He had 4 drops.
Hold on. Guess what the MVP got you? He got you one. He got you one in every loss.
I can tell you now. He had 4 drops. He had 2 touchdown drops in that game.
Hold up. He had 2 fumbles. Lamar had 2 fumbles that game. He cost y'all that shit because he had a fumble at the end too against the Colts. Stop playing. He had an end. So, yeah, he lost y'all that shit. And the MVP lost y'all that game. Brock Purdy ain't lose one for you. But hold on. Let's keep it going. Because y'all, I'm trash that motherfucker. Y'all lost against the Steelers too. The Steelers. The fucking Steelers, my nigga. Wait, Kenny, pick a booger. Like, come on, bro. Najee Thurman back there. Like, come on, bro. Let's check these stats. Hold on, let me give you these stats, bro. He had another 200-yard game. No touchdowns and an interception. No touchdowns and a fumble. God damn. This the one that y'all got going for India. Now, hold on, because I'm making my case right now, though. Y'all had another loss. You got another loss to talk about. The Browns, nigga. The Browns with Flacco. With Joe Flacco. Y'all got... No, matter of fact, Flacco wasn't back there. It was Dorian. That's even worse. No,
it wasn't Dorian.
It's even worse now. PJ. That's even worse.
PJ Walker.
It wasn't PJ. It was what you call it. They lost against what you call it.
That's even better because Deshaun Watson came back in with a torn. He couldn't even throw it with his arm no more, bro. He was out there throwing better than Lamar. Now hold on, because that's the same game. No, because that's the same game. You're right. Deshaun Watson.
Let G say his case.
Let me just finish the stat. Let me give you the stat. Cause I gotta finish it. I gotta give you stats. Okay, you wanted the stats.
Do you stats?
That nigga ain't even reached 200 yards, y'all. Lamar ain't even reached 2. He had 180, boy. He had 180. Did he fumble this game? 2 fumbles. God damn. He had 2 fumbles this game, bro. He lost y'all. Hey, you talking? Come on, bro. So let me
ask one question.
So no. Cause just answer this though, Greg. Cause you say Brock Purdy lost them games. You say Brock Purdy lost them games.
I say he didn't win the games.
All right.
He didn't win the games.
Who lost them games for who lost them games for Baltimore? Answer that, please.
Lamar did.
No, not them.
Hold on, bro. Can I just say this, y'all?
Hold on, let me.
Can I just say something real quick?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Can I just say something real quick?
I killed this one.
Can I say something real quick?
Come on, man.
Listen, bro. You really not making a case because for one, can I explain to you? Lamar, he's doing more with nothing. He doesn't have a Deebo Samuel.
No, we was talking about the losses though.
Well,
we was talking about the losses. Who fault losses was?
That's because he's doing more. Brock Purdy, he just got to manage the game. Just throw the Deebo Samuel, throw the Brandon Ayuk, get a ball to Christian McCaffrey. The argument was who lost them games. The argument was who lost the games. That's all he got to do. He sit back behind an excellent offensive line. He sit in an igloo. He don't even touch him.
It's the difference between Lamar, bro. It's the difference. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. It's the difference between Lamar Jackson losses and Brock Purdy losses, bro. Brock Purdy lost 3 losses behind injuries. Brock Purdy 3 losses are behind injuries, bro. Lamar Jackson 3 losses is behind his turnovers, bro. It's a big difference, bro.
Let me shoot you this then. Then I'm done on this case because I let you win that. Lamar was terrible in his losses, but let me show you the difference between his losses and the Purdy loss. Lamar from the beginning of the game is the focal point of the game, right? when you focus on the 49ers, who you start with? Do you start with Purdy?
CMC.
Nope.
Okay, and then do you go to Purdy next?
Keep going. Let's keep going.
Let's go to Debo.
Yeah.
Do you go to next?
Let's keep going.
No.
They wasn't playing though. Kittle was hurt, Debo was hurt, and Ayuk was hurt.
I get that. Okay, but let me show you. Let me show you the difference in their losses in San Fran. In every game Baltimore has played, all of their games are close. Matter of fact, Baltimore was leading all of their games until the fourth quarter.
The 49ers games was close too. Their losses was close. It wasn't blowouts. I think only one of them was a blowout. If I'm not mistaken.
Just saying, but I'm saying
not
as
even
far
a blowout, but like
I'm just saying this. Baltimore has been in the lead in all of their games, and it's because of Lamar. It's not because of they had Zay Flowers out there doing 200 yards here, and they didn't have Keaton Mitchell wasn't giving you 150 yards and stuff like that.
It was Gus Edwards. It was actually Gus Edwards that got him them leads.
Yeah,
it was not Lamar.
Got down
a few weeks
on a lot of them leads too. It was Gus. A lot of those games.
Let him finish his point though. Let him finish his point, bro.
Gus Edwards getting them down the field. He's a 2 yard of carry back. So
man, I mean, get my nigga A-Rod some ammo, man. He had Mark Andrews for the first half of the season, man. Mark Andrews was one of his weapons
and
out there.
That's taking out the game. That's how Gus Edwards was able to do what he could do.
That wasn't G point. That wasn't his point. His point was when you play the Baltimore Ravens, your focal point from the time the game start to the end is Lamar Jackson. That's your number one concern. Before you even get to Brock Purdy, you got 17 motherfuckers to bring up before you even get to him.
Both on fast.
I'm with all that. I ain't saying he wrong about that. Yeah.
At the end of the debate, we gonna say this: whoever win on Sunday, that's your MVP, right?
Period.
That's the front runner.
Whoever win.
That's the front runner.
We can talk about this next week.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Moving on. Lions, Denver's. In these next two topics, quick picks. Quick topics. Lions, Denver's. What I want to say about this, though, real quick. Gee, we talked about this, remember, earlier this year, man, when and see, Sean Payton just a liar. But, remember, y'all, we talked about this earlier, man, when Sean Payton was going off on Russ and we was talking about how you can't be doing that out in the public.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. So I see him going off on this man. I didn't really understand why. I know it was a penalty, but I didn't understand.
Was going off?
Yeah.
He's snapping on Russ on the sideline.
For no reason.
And I'm sitting there like, what the hell is going on?
It was right after a penalty, I think, offensive line penalty. I think one of the offensive linemen was offside. So it wasn't it wasn't Russ' fault. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I don't know. Maybe he was the one who was supposed to keep them aligned, or I don't know what
they say something about him. Did he audible or something that play, or did he change something?
I don't know, but all I know is he started going in on Rush, and it was the offensive lineman fault that they got that penalty at the goal line. So, man,
but yeah, man. And then Sean Payton, they asked him about it. He was saying the reason why he did it was because, he said something about, what he said, something about. He didn't like what happened. I think it was the offsides or something. They was asking him why you going off on Russ as if it's his fault. He talk about, that's my business. It ain't none of yours. But
man,
I think he lying, man. Russ had to do something, man. Ain't no way somebody else did something. You going off on Russ,
right?
That couldn't have been me.
It was a bad penalty. I mean, they were at the goal line about to score, and matter of fact, Russ scored, but they nullified the touchdown, and they ended up having to kick a field goal because of it. So, I mean, you hot. I don't know. I mean,
So,
some more will come out later, I'm sure.
So, the game itself, I'm going to speak on that. This was a big game for both teams because coaching-wise, Dan Campbell came from the Saints when Sean Payton was there. He was on his coaching staff. Him and Aaron Glenn, which is the defensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions, they both was on the Saints coaching staff when they was there. So he was his mentor when he was up and coming to try to be a head coach. And so this was a big game for him because he was saying, listen, man, I'm going against the man who taught me everything. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I need y'all to play y'all ass off because it ain't going to look good if he come out here and show me up. And I came from this man offense, his organization. So this was the first game where Detroit played a complete game offensively and defensively. They dominated on both sides of the ball, which was surprising to me because our defense has been terrible all season. They put up 5 touchdowns on them boys. I'm talking about 5 touchdowns. Jared Goff had no picks. Laporta had 3 touchdowns by himself, which was crazy. Gibbs, I think he had a rushing touchdown and he caught one, and then St. Brown had a touchdown, and Josh Reynolds had a touchdown. So they was putting up points.
Damn.
I'm telling you,
that team, that offense so high powered, bro.
Goff had 31,
high powered,
32 points.
If I was Tom Brady, boy, I'd come back and ask the Lions to sign me for just a year. I'd take their ass to the boy.
But listen,
for a year.
It's our offensive coordinator. He a good offensive coordinator. It's just in this particular time they really had they really got to pick their poison against their defense because they got to do whatever they wanted to that defense because they got other people involved. Jameson Williams, this is the first time he got 7 targets in a game. And he usually get 1 and that's it. Like maybe 2 in a game. He got 7 targets in a game. So if you're throwing him the ball deep a couple times, that keep the defense honest. You know what I'm saying? They wonder like, okay, we can't let them beat us over the top. If they playing back, now you get to run the ball as much as you want. Gibbs was running wild as much as he wanted to. Monty not so much, but he was getting the tough yardage that we needed. Anytime we needed a first down, he was out there getting it. So it was really a game where they had a complete game offensively and defensively. But like you were saying, Sean Payton, when you get frustrated like that, man, you can't go out there and just snap on your quarterback as if it's his fault. He's not playing defense. He's not the one who's not stopping them from, you know what I'm saying, scoring on them. So I understand you frustrated, but God, Lee, get a man a break. He was doing the best he can. The only receiver he got is Sutton. He can't throw it to nobody else. And Williams,
that's that old school coaching,
right?
And, man, I don't recall this with the Saints. I don't recall this in New Orleans.
No,
but Drew Brees probably listened though. The rest probably
that's
a
what
little
I'm saying.
different though.
I saw it. Like, I don't think it was that he listened. I think they just was more in tune. They came in kind of almost together kind of. So I think it was more, that was a little different, man. He kind of inherited Russ. And then everything that he probably heard last year, he probably was already like, man, you feel me?
Shit
So
gotta change. He said shit had to change.
You feel me? So I think, but I mean, I saw it on the sidelines, like with maybe the refs. Like I seen him going off, but not like this with his, with his star player like that.
Facts.
With somebody that's supposed to be an extension of you too.
Facts.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work, man. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how that's gonna work. Cause as a man, like you only got too many times to do that to me.
Keep trying.
To show me up like that.
Keep trying.
In front of everybody, national TV, and then I heard something that was like, I think that they think that that Peyton just kind of hate how nonchalant Russ be about certain stuff. Like he don't seem like, not that he don't care, but he don't really show too much emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't really he ain't really kind of like, I guess, I don't know. I guess just not showing the emotion that I guess that other players do. But your Lions, man.
Yeah, man. So
your Lions for real.
I ain't gonna go that far. If they could play like this in the playoffs, they for real. But we'll see next week, man. We got Minnesota next week, and we beat them. We win the division. We hosting the playoff game in Detroit, and I'm just praying that happened, bro. So, because
you just see the potential with the team.
Yeah, if we could get the defense right, man. Listen, we'll be a problem for anybody. Right now, we trying to fight for the number 2 seed. If Philly lose tonight, we in contention still for the number 2 seed. So we praying for a loss.
Well, y'all ain't that damn good.
Hey man, listen, we right there. The record speak for itself.
That is true. That is true. Can't fight you with that, man. That's true. Cause I damn sure ain't expect this.
Fact.
But y'all do. Y'all, but Goff, he almost like in a Purdy situation. He got so much treasure around him.
Exactly.
It's like, who do I want to give it to this play? And you know what I'm saying? As long as he don't, don't mess it up.
If you take all that away, he mediocre at best, bro.
And he normally don't try to do too much. He whatever out there.
Yep.
And you know that because how deep in the receivers he go, like Josh Reynolds.
Yep.
Somebody that don't even really see the ball that much, or see the field that much. But Yeah, I don't know how far they gonna go or nothing like that though. But Bucks Packers, go Bucks.
So happy for them, boy. So happy.
Number one in the NFC
Yes, sir.
in
I'm
our
glad.
division. Sorry, NFC South.
I knew they was gonna win this game, but I didn't think they was gonna win by 10. I thought it was gonna be like field goal or something. But they
I
bought.
ain't think it was
Baker
gonna be that
Mayfield had a
like that
game,
either.
boy.
381.
He had a game, and I'm like, dude, like this ain't looking like a bad signing at the end of the day. Like I don't
It
know,
ain't.
Man, don't say that. Don't say that, bro. Come
Not
on,
long
man.
term. I don't think he like long term because I think. Listen. As soon
I'm
as we
saying for
pay
this
him,
season, bro.
as soon as we pay him,
Nah,
he gonna go back to the Baker Mayfield that we,
Nah,
bro. That
I don't
so
think
they
we
better
should
not
pay
fall
him.
for that.
but I'm
They
saying
better not fall for that.
I don't think we should
But
pay him.
on this 3-game win streak that we on, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception.
I love it. I love it.
Love it. Love it.
A-Rob, you still want to be hot pick?
I'm always want a high pick, bro.
over a playoff season because they gotta win now because it's too close in the division. Saints right behind.
Bro, I don't go
I ain't
to the
gonna lie
strip.
with my
I don't
bro,
go to the
though.
strip
I
club
prefer-
for a reason, bro.
If we one and done,
Come
I
on,
prefer
man.
to just I prefer to get me a draft pick. If we one and done, not to do now. If we contenders, like when Tom Brady got here, the Bucks better had went all in because
Okay,
if they didn't, I was gonna be, bro. We was gonna have a problem.
So you rooting for them to lose for the rest of the season because you know they won and done.
No. I don't want them to lose. Mm-mm.
Then what if they win? They go
I'm
into the
saying,
playoffs. They
like,
good enough to win.
Huh?
If they win, they go into the playoffs. Are they good enough
He
to win
want
in the
them to
playoffs?
win till they lose, bro.
No,
even if they
no.
lose,
So look, this is what I'm trying to say, because like
They
we
win.
talking about it like now that they've already done played all these games, all these records. So before the season, my thinking was if we do go to the playoffs, I want it to be so we can compete, not to be one and done.
Great.
If not, I want a high draft pick. Period.
So
If we can't compete, if we're not good enough to compete, I don't want to go to the playoffs.
Are they good enough?
I don't want to go
compete?
to the playoffs just to be one and done.
Are they good enough to compete?
Hell no.
All right, so you want them to lose for the rest of the season?
Yeah, for the division, that's it.
So you want them to lose for the rest of the season?
But you know what the truth of the
No,
matter is?
you ain't feeling. You ain't catching me. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't think they're good enough. I want them motherfuckers to prove it though. Just like I didn't think we was gonna win the Super Bowl our first year with Brady, but we did.
I got you now.
You get what I'm
I knew
saying?
we was winning. I knew we was winning that Super Bowl.
I thought maybe our second year for sure, not the first.
No,
I knew the second year we were probably, but I ain't think the
Second
first.
year, I knew that was done.
Nope.
We
I knew
wasn't
we
winning.
was
Give
winning.
y'all the Super Bowl the
I
first
knew we
year.
was winning because I always
Yeah, that's
said.
what I said. The first year, I said they giving us this shit this
giving
year,
y'all the
boy.
Super Bowl
Brady
that
Hill, we
year.
getting that Super Bowl. I said
Tampa
that shit.
Bay.
I already knew
Tampa
that,
Bay.
man. They called Tampa Bay. I said, yeah,
everybody was on our
Super
bandwagon.
Bowl.
Everybody was on the Bucks bandwagon.
That's a fact.
Tampa was lit too, boy. Tampa was lit.
And we turned Brady out. And we turned Brady out.
My boy had the
Real
Bucks
Florida
flying
boy. Nah, he real Florida. He forgot all about Boston.
Hey, y'all seen the memes they used to put with Brady with the gold teeth and the little wig? That shit was funny as hell, man.
Yeah. Be like, Bress, if you don't catch that fucker, I ain't throwing it to you, no.
Hey, but listen. I've watched the Jordan Love games, like, because, like I said, I watch Red Zone, so I watch everything. But this game, because he played us, it's different when you watching Red Zone versus when you're actually watching
the game,
a team, a specific game. Yeah. So I truly think that regardless of how the rest of this season go with the Packers, I truly think they got something real with Jordan Love. Like, I think that man is gonna be a superstar. Like,
let me ask you
for the
this:
future.
You think it's a different game if they have Christian Watson?
No.
Do you think it's the same result?
Yeah, it might not be a 10-point game, but actually, I'm capping. It would be exactly the same. Like, I don't think Christian Watson moves points. He ain't CMC or Tyreek Hill, but I think I think they would have had a better chance. But I think we was just on it this game.
Yeah,
we was just on it.
It's a big game for the Bucks due to the fact that the Packers usually don't lose in December. Like I said 2 weeks ago, LaFleur was 16-0, and then he now got back-to-back losses with New York and Tampa Bay. in the
And let
month
me
of
give y'all a
December.
nugget.
So
Baker Mayfield, the first quarterback in NFL history, visiting quarterback, to go to Lambeau and have a perfect passer rating.
that's insane.
The Bucks quarterback did that.
They got a great
Insane.
they got a great
Go
game.
Bucks.
But you know what something I heard, and this is the only nugget I give on that game.
What's
I
up?
heard that if the Packers offense and the Bears defense combined, they might be the best team in the league.
What?
The Packers
Hell
offense
Hell no.
and the Bears defense,
No.
they might be one of the best teams in the league.
No, I actually might agree. Because that Bears defense is
The Bears defense
It's
is stout.
it's
good.
good, but
Yes, that Bears defense is good. I seen it last night. Again,
They
I
are
had to
stout.
pay attention because I knew that
Because
game
of
was
Sweat,
important for me.
When they got
I'm
Sweat,
not-
they
Yeah,
changed.
he
That defense is stout. And
I-
Justin Fields, that man is a quarterback.
He a good quarterback too, bro.
Yeah, he a good quarterback.
Is, dog.
They just gotta do right with him, man.
I think they gonna do what they did last year with their picks though. They're gonna trade the first round pick to somebody and get another. They probably gonna get an offensive wide receiver, either a running back or offensive line though. They need a line.
They need an
Fields
offensive
is
line.
offensive line.
They need one, yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. If Marvin Harrison up, I'm getting him.
Yeah.
I'm getting him.
I
For
think
sure.
they drafted
But,
a quarterback. But
Hey,
But,
hold on. Do you think we should trade Chris Godwin though?
They going to if they re-sign Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably the only way we would resign. We would resign.
one of them gotta go.
Who?
Yeah.
One of them got to go.
One of them gonna have to go. And Mike and Godwin. Let me tell you let me tell you how slick the Bucks is. They got smart. And I ain't think about this. So Chris Godwin, they signed Chris Godwin after the Super Bowl. They gave him a 3-year, $60 million deal, $40 million guaranteed, $20 million a year, right? So the first 2 years of his contract fully guaranteed. Boom. So now this is the last year. That $20 million ain't gonna be guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they gonna go ahead now. I think they wanted to see what Mike Evans could do. That's why they didn't re-sign him the beginning of the year. They wanted to see if he was gonna have a down year, see what go on. And I think they was gonna always try to re-sign him, but maybe the money was gonna be lower depending on what Mike Evans did this year.
If he ain't reached 1,000 yards, it would have been lower.
He getting paid, and Godwin probably, if Godwin don't take a pay cut, he gonna be the odd man out.
Yeah.
But what make it so crazy about the Mike Evans situation is this man gave y'all some of his money back out of the contract he already had.
He looked out for
so
y'all
can sign other people, bro.
Business is
and y'all gonna do him like that, bro.
Business
like, come on,
business.
man.
We don't care about none of that.
But G, thank you for telling me about the I Am Athlete interview because I went and watched it. And listen, bro, if you, I fuck with Mike Evans on it because the dude was trying to really, Brandon Marshall was really trying to get Mike Evans to kind of say some shit, you know. But Mike Evans kept that shit professional. He understood like this just a business. I ain't tripping. You know, I'm gonna go out there and ball. And he don't want to go nowhere. He made it clear.
Yeah,
you know
he loves Tampa.
He loves Tampa.
So yeah, so I think I like what I love it. I like that interview. Yeah. He ain't going nowhere.
For sure.
He ain't going nowhere.
But anyway, that man a Hall of Famer, bro. He gonna be a great.
Yep.
For sure.
It's just like when somebody done did this for so long for you, he putting it up year after year consistently. He ain't never changed.
But
and he done gave you money back. He done showed you what type of person he was, bro. Pay the man, bro. Pay the man, bro.
Pay him.
Come on, bro.
And the crazy thing is, like, Jerry Rice, he done had consecutive years where he had 1,000 yards. But Mike Evans is the only motherfucker to do it from the time they got in the league up until now.
Right. Ain't
you feel me?
From beating him?
From rookie to now.
Right.
Never, ever, nothing else but 1,000. I don't know nothing but 1,000.
Right.
You feel me?
I've been trying to get Mike on my team all year, dog.
That's 800 and something.
No matter
all I know is 1,000.
No matter who the quarterback.
And no matter who.
Next year, I'm gonna have all my favorite players, bro. Y'all was trying me this year. Ain't nobody want to make no real trades. I tried to get Lamar, CMC, and Mike, but niggas wouldn't fuck with me, bro. So I got CMC. I was able to get him off the luck of
Lamar
God.
ain't
God
coming
dropped the
nowhere.
apple out
Lamar
the
ain't
sky and
going.
say, send this trade offer. He gonna accept. And I said, I got you, Lord. Thank you. And it went through. It went through, man. So hey, CMC been carrying a lot of weeks because I've been having injuries all throughout this year, man. And CMC been carrying me through a lot of them. So CMC, bro, like, that man do great things.
Tonight's pick: Eagles, Seahawks. Both quarterbacks are playing.
Mm-hmm.
And your best friend, Keese, is taking over the defense for the Eagles.
Who's my best friend?
Matt Pat.
Hell no. Fatty Patty?
Matt Pat.
Fatty Patty? Fuck that nigga.
Matt Patty.
Boy, hell no.
He taking over the defense for y'all, for the Eagles.
Man, listen. The Eagles better pray because what did he do in Detroit? Nothing, bro. So y'all, they better pray. All I'm saying in this
he
game,
was over the whole team in Detroit. He just over the defense. So maybe he could do a little better.
No, man. For this game though, I honestly think Seahawks is a trap game.
Me too.
For the Eagles this game because they playing for a playoff spot, man. And they more hungry than the Eagles are. The Eagles already clinched. They clinched before the game started.
Not just that, the Cowboys lost, so the Eagles can lose too and still be up.
Exactly. So Seahawks is more hungry. I think this is gonna be a trap game. They might even win by 3. That's what I think.
What you like to score?
26-23. Seahawks.
2017 Eagles for me.
Okay.
G, you was shake your head. What you got to say? What nuggets you got to drop that we don't know about?
Ain't no nuggets. I'm just saying. I think I think Matt Patricia calling the defense. I don't know how I feel about it, but I just feel like playing in Seattle on a Monday night is tough because it's like playing in a college stadium. So with Hurts coming off of the illness and everything, I just think, and Slay being out, that might be big. So I just think this is some. Philly needs this game, regardless. I mean, regardless of what, because
I agree with you, G.
Seeing Dallas,
even though I said what I said, I agree. I think they do need the game.
Seeing Dallas give up the one that they gave up, that should be motivation for you to.
That's what I was thinking.
Take advantage of that. So
I'm gonna go. Trying to get that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I think just getting a division is more important than trying to catch San Francisco for the conference. So, it's the difference between playing at home one game or playing on the road the whole playoff. So I think Philly got to win this game, but the weather looking bad. So I'm going to go a low scoring 17-14 Philly.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, bro, before you go, you know what though, G? That makes sense though that you saying that the Eagles need, low key need this game, because I was kind of thinking to myself, like, why the hell would they even try to make Jalen Hurts play? Like, why not just based on what they were saying, he got worse overnight. He flew by himself. So like, why even try to make him play? But that made sense. Like,
they need it.
That made sense.
Jalen Hurts be doing that himself though, bro. He be wanting to play, man.
Yeah.
But they both got injuries on the defense, so in his key defense. So I mean, but you say the weather gonna be crazy?
A little rainy.
No, I think the weather's great.
It's rainy. I mean, it's Seattle. So,
it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's always wet.
So, it might be a low scoring. I was going to really think it was going to be a high scoring game, but if it's raining, then I'm definitely going with a low scoring game. Maybe like 21-14, 17. No, I'm going to go 21-14.
Eagles or Seahawks?
No, 21-13, my bad. Eagles.
So y'all all got the Eagles. I'm the only one with the Seahawks this game.
Yeah, because you had Geno Smith on your team at for one point.
I'm going with the Eagles though, because of the simple fact, I feel they need this game more, bro, and they coming off a couple losses where I feel like they feel like they got to prove themselves. So they gonna come in there and do what they got to do. It might be a tough game for them because of the injuries they got, but I feel like they gonna, at the end of the day, they gonna get it done because they got to, bro. It's about playoff time. They done lost a cut. They lose here, you might as well start wrapping their playoff hopes up, because you can't go into playoffs off losing streaks like this, man. So at some point, I feel like they gonna wake it up, and this gonna be the game. I feel like they doing that on.
All right, cool. Guess we'll see. Well, we're gonna end that there. I appreciate y'all as always. Until next time.
Check.